Hello everybody, my name is Aaron and today we're going to replace the screen on this guy right here. Ran over by a vehicle, pretty freaking brutal. So, I am going to show you how to take it apart and replace the screen. This one needs a new digitizer, which is the touch sensitive stuff, and a new LCD screen which displays against the digitizer. You're going to need some flat screwdrivers, okay, obviously for prying, and then a Phillips star, I guess is what they call it, a small screwdriver for actually unscrewing stuff. So let's get to it. We've got to go from the back to front, removing everything to get at this screen. So let's get started here. If I remember where, there it is. There's a little indentation right by the power button there. Boom. You want the battery out for sure. And SIM cards and all that crap you might want to pull out just in case we start prying against them. You don't want to break your SIM card. That would suck. All right. So all these little tiny screws need to come out. Everything you see, main point, you want to make sure that you don't lose these screws. And you want to make sure that because some of them are going to be different lengths, you set them out and you know which layer you put them back into. Okay. So here, everywhere that you see a screw, there's like 12 on this freaking layer right here. I'm going to pull this out just to make sure it doesn't get in the way. And here we go. Oh, that was brutal. Okay, so we have our screws out. I can hear the glass cracking as I do this too, which is not fun. Again, we're just going to have to start prying here. Now, the best place to start prying is right here, right where you put your pen in. You just want to use that and pry up. You see how it's separating? And then we can use that to go around and pop the back off. You really want to be careful. Obviously, you don't want to use too much force. We're talking about a phone here. Go around. If you get a tough spot, try from the other side of the phone and work at it from the other angle. Might get frustrating, but the worst thing you can do is just reef on it, and then you'll be paying for that mistake for the rest of this phone's life. So if you look just on the very back there, it's underneath the board. I'm just going to try and pop it out. There we go. Perfect. Made a lot more noise than it did damage, so we're good. There's like no damage at all to this. Just got to be careful in that top corner, okay, guys? So from here, we have a couple of ribbons we got to pop out. We got a few screws I know are going to have to come out. There's a ribbon. Here is a couple of ribbons. So there's a ribbon right there. And then another one just above it. Pop that. They should be easy to remember where they're putting back in because it'll all line up when you slide the board back in. One up top. Just like that. You got another one beside it. Just like that. Single screw right there holding this Mobo down. So we're going to get that screw. Now that screw is smaller than other screws that we've already taken out, so make sure you separate it for when you put everything back in. Okay, and I'm prying up here and I'm being very, very careful. This is very weak, so we really want to pay attention there. Oh, I'm missing one right here. It's hidden. Right there is another one. What is that, like 6 or 7? Wow. It's another ribbon right there. So we're just going to pull. Yeah, it's all coming up now. Now every single ribbon is going to get caught as you pull up. So you got to go around and pop them up. Okay. And same with down here. We're getting caught a bit. And that whole Mobo just came up. Look, this is pretty standard antenna cable, and you can just pop that up. It's not wanting to come up for me. There we go. And put it back in when you're done. So now that we're past the Mobo stage, I'm going to cheat for you here. Glass is coming out, but if you've already got a shattered screen, you can actually attack it from the front. It is taped down. It has got double-sided tape holding this down. You want to be very careful. This is full of glass. I should be using gloves, but you know, I'm a man's man, so you know how it is. You know how it is. It's all coming up. Oh, it came up. Now you want to save your button. You just pull up and pry the button off as you're pulling. If you don't, then you'll rip it like I just did actually. It just slipped and ripped right for me. Some digitizers and LCD screens do come with a new button, so you might be able to save yourself if you've wrecked it, but the button ribbon goes right back underneath here and then pairs up right here. That's the ribbon for it. That's a bummer. I didn't expect to do that. So now we're down to our LCD screen. That's what our LCD screen looks like. And my goodness, is it completely pooched. The reason why you don't just want to do a digitizer replacement is because you never get it perfect. You try getting the new digitizer in, you wreck ribbons, you have to use a heat gun, blah, blah, blah. And it just never turns out the way you want it to. It's always better to get the LCD as well. So I'm just pushing right there. And what that's doing is it's bringing up this edge. And I'm able to dig underneath here. Now I'm hoping glass doesn't spray everywhere. This is all heat sealed on. That's why I'm saying you want to do the LCD and the digitizer. I mean, I tried doing the digitizer alone, and you can do it. You realistically can, but my goodness, it's not worth the time and effort. And there it is. After 5 minutes of prying at it, your screen comes off. And that's what's left underneath. You're going to need to pull this tape off and everything. You should have two-sided sticky tape with your new screen anyways. So now all we need to do is clean up. I don't know if you can see the glitter on my fingers from all the glass. Clean up the glass and then assemble it with the new screen that you can find on eBay or Amazon right now. So make sure you hit it up. You want Note 3 digitizer and LCD screen. Okay, so let's do that. So after doing some cleanup, I used some tape, rolled it around my hand and dabbed everywhere to get all the mini glass shards out, because you don't want that in your legs and in your laundry and blah. So that was a real lifesaver. So here is it all done. I just did it all basically in reverse of what I already showed you. Put the ribbons in the right holes, put the screen on. I mean, it's really quite easy. The one that I did purchase is white, so, and I already put the screen protector on it. Okay, here's it booting. I'm holding the power right now. There we go. Look at that. Fantastic. And it boots. Sweet deal. So we're just gonna try a password here. It is touch capable. We do have, there we go. We're in. Congratulations, guys. You just replaced your screen on a Note 3. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more, make sure you hit the channel. Replace a few other screens, especially on Samsung devices. So we'll see you next time. Ciao.